Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Kamen Rider Geats, you guys. Kamen Rider Geats! Oh my goodness. So much going on last time. And I know I say that every single time, but they just keep throwing more and more and more in there, and I just I'm loving it. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do next with it. And I have a lot of theories. A lot of you guys out there have a lot of theories that are looking to be more and more plausible now. So I'll just kind of briefly get into last episode because I really want to see what happens this time. But before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So in short, we had, Michinaga going through as the new Jomaity? They have a whole different name for it. Now, one thing that people did point out, and I noticed this as well, I'm like, he could just kill them. He's going through to, destroy their ID cores and make sure that they can't transform again and, get themselves in the way of possibly being killed. So, I mean, you could look at it that way, but honestly, I've learned to just stop expecting anything good from Michinaga. I really just don't know at this point. Man, if they turn around and have him fight on our side at the last minute, I mean, I will still be, questioning because he's just, But I mean, that is one, I guess, kind of positive, merciful thing, I guess you could take out of what he's doing. They really screwed us over with Ben and John. I've been waiting so long to see them. And we got to see some other person, and we didn't even get to see Ben and John. But, maybe, I don't know, well, we can't now because they can never transform again unless, and that brings me to the whole Sumeri thing, because a lot of you guys, way back, had the theory, is she the daughter? Is she Ace's sister? Does she, she is also a navigator. Does that mean something? And honestly, I think there's a good argument to be made for both. I mean, she certainly seems to have powers, which would put her in direct relation to the goddess, whether that means she's her daughter or there's something inherent in navigators or both. I don't really know. That remains to be seen, but I think both or a combination of both are looking very, very plausible. And they did have the episode where Ace wished to be family with all of them and she was a sister, and I'm like, oh, would that be an interesting little hint to have dropped way back? So, I would say either one of those theories or a combination is looking really, really, really likely because she literally wished Ace back into existence. And Ace, which I guess makes sense when you think about the fact that he was fighting them, the DGP, right as he went out the first time. So, yeah, he's going to want to bring the fight to them again. But I feel like even Michinaga looked a little bit surprised, oh my god, wait, what? You're turning your gun on. Wait, really? I might be getting ahead of myself by thinking that there could ever be a team up between Geats and Buffa. But, I mean, I'm just saying, if they are on the same side now, and it kind of looks like Michinaga does not necessarily want to kill. I think he would. I think he definitely, I don't think he's, above it, but I mean, he really could have killed some people, and he did not. Maybe he just figured, it would be overkill, because all he really needs to do is just make sure the ID cores are destroyed. That's all he really wants, no more Kamen Riders. But, man, is his pride going to be able to handle the fact that, Geats is on his side? Because he hates Ace so much, and that's so, rooted into all of this. Is he really going to be able to? I don't know. Like I said, I've learned to expect nothing. So, also really good stuff going on with Naon and just having her kind of like sadly having to remember everything, but like that's still not her, you know what I mean? And she said as much as that when she came back, she's like, no, I always want to be me. I always want to be able to like know and remember, and like it's worth it, you know? It's kind of a interesting commentary on like, you know, if you could just like flip out a lot of the bad things that have happened to you, would you do it? And would that really be you? Because at the end of the day, we're all just kind of a collection of what's happened to us, and plus what we decide to do about that. You know, obviously we're not just all, you know, products of whatever came at us. But anyway, still no word on Keiwa. A lot of you suspect that his sister is going to be involved now, because I think there was like an extra ID core or something, and I think that's probably very likely. I think that some of this has to do with a movie that came out that I've sadly not seen, because I have no time to watch the movies, because Kamen Rider never takes a break. Like, if they took a summer break, I could fit a lot more specials in and everything, but they don't. But yeah, so I have not seen it, but it was briefly summarized to me, so I think I'm good. I think I'll be able to keep up. But yeah, guys, so much going on. So much going on. We are literally in brand new territory here. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Kamen Rider Geats? Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, I would say that's pretty fair. I would say it's pretty fair. About exploiting her? And so many humans have suffered too, and she suffered. Yeah, you forced her. Yeah. You know what? This person, the game master dude, I forget the name, like Chirami or something like that, really, really, really showed his true colors. Like, what? However you want to do it. Oh! Don't be entertained by this. Don't be entertained by this. You're dying. But you're on the same side. Does he even know? Yeah, he doesn't even know. He has like zero clue. Okay. So he doesn't know either. Oh no. You never want to hear someone slow clapping. What? What was... There's no... This person's invisible? Okay. This person is a ghost? This person is a ghost? Oh. So we're just... And you're gonna rest. So he was just bad. Okay. Which, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That losers in this game will never again become Kamen Riders. Okay. Oh, hey! Is he just in on this? Is he? Is he really just in this? Or does he really care about? What? It's a talking frog! Is this how she's gonna be? I think I see where this is going. Please do not pick up the frog. Yeah. So she can like put together some of it, but oh man. So that makes me kind of like, I wonder if Kakara's really out to help or just for the... Oh, and he's back. Does he? He has no idea. He has. Yeah, that must be the plan then. I thought for sure. So maybe I'm thinking of right before they showed everyone. Oh no, so it's gonna be her. That's right. He wants to take her to the future. I think we have unfinished business here. Not saying no, we're just saying, but first. Oh. Then she could, I mean, sweetheart, you could just also like release a statement saying, hey guys, I'm gonna go on and do something else. She? Oh, honey, she's gonna make a world where nobody remembers her. Oh, I think you know, honey. I guess you could say. Aren't you though? Maybe. The other wishes about the mom didn't work, but maybe this one will. Hey! Hey! Fancy seeing you here! Oh, they have a lot to catch up on. Ouch! He's safe at home? That was... Of course she would do it. Of course she would. She'd do anything for him. Yay! We love you, Oni-chan. Aww. That's it. Now we're all gonna be fighting each other. It's like a last person standing. Yeah, like she doesn't want to fight Ace and. Oh, not you again. The one thing about him working with Baraba was that he was out of our way. More or less. Oh no. Don't tell me. Is he gonna double cross and get Keiwa involved anyway? Oh, sweetheart. A baby girl, you're way too good for this. You're way He's a bad person. He is a garbage person. They're both so sweet. They're too good for this world, and that's what I'm afraid of. He's showing it to him. What is that? I don't know how I feel about the frog anymore, you guys. I don't know how I feel about him. Because I feel like he's just trying to, like, do this for kicks now. Like, yeah. Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh! You are a bad frog. You are a bad frog. You are a mean little frog. I don't like you. He's gonna show up and be like, take your hands off my sister. Oh. Oh, will she now? Because I'm feeling little bro is on his way. Yeah! Is he gonna, is he, ah! Get him! Get home! But now they're gonna have to fight. That was the drama. That was the interesting part. Because eventually they're gonna have to fight each other. Is that the interesting part? You nasty frog! What? What is that supposed to mean? He's like, I'm gonna retreat. Oh, honey, be careful. They have been manipulated back into this. Not Naomi, but... And who would that be? Ace. Because they're his friends. I mean, we had some nice moments over the soba. Do you not remember what friendship is? Like, that's why you're here. Oh! Woo! Ace. For his mom to be... Yeah. That's what I was sure. Uh-oh. See, the thing is, they need the GGP to get their wishes. Ay, uh-oh. That's right, they left off on bad terms. Isn't her fault. She's forced. Why don't you tell him that she was forced? Right. Just say the words, she had no choice. Because he needs to prove it. He needs to prove that she was held against her will. Because we still don't really, like, know that. He just knows it, and, like, we know it. They are fundamentally now pitted against each other, and they're gonna do, like, no! Will be allowed, yeah. Okay, and so this is gonna be, like, the last one, then. If his wish comes true. Guys! I don't know how to feel about all this. Because I'll be honest with you, my hope was that they would all team up to do this. Like, maybe even Michinaga, but at the very least, like, our core, like, our friends group, you know? I wonder if the sister's going to be taken out now until she heals up. So maybe they won't have to, like, but, like, I thought, okay, let me start at the beginning. First off, I am shocked at the nerve that they had to put her in the opening before they even showed what was, like, spoiler alert, but also, like, in the past, they've been pretty cautious, I would say, about that, like, but this time they were just like, nah, here she is, she's a writer. So first off, I'm getting the impression Zin's intentions are good now. What's his name? Kyun's intentions are good because they have changed. They have experienced character growth over the course of knowing the people they've been assigned to. The frog, I feel like the frog is in it for the kicks. I feel like the frog is definitely in it for the kicks. Like, not at first I was like, oh, maybe he's just saying that to Baraba to make the, you know, to make her bring it back. So Keiwa's back, but I can already tell that they're gonna do we're gonna drag Keiwa through the mud, and he started off as this wholesome boy, and they're gonna drag him through the mud. And I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't drag him through the mud. But they're gonna drag him through the mud. That's what they're gonna do. They brought his sister in, and his sister's just like a little lamb out there. She's like, hi, nice to meet you. Please get along with my brother. I'm like, you are just too good for this world. Oh, man. I mean, teach her how to, like, if you really, I gotta say, like, now that she's in this, assuming she's not so badly injured that she gets taken out now. Or she might just get taken out for a while. I don't know. But maybe she's, like, out. And maybe that's the end of it. But assuming she's gonna be like, for heaven's sake, Keiwa, teach her how to fight. Because, like, she will get killed out there. Oh, Daichi's back. Whoop-de freaking do. Daichi's back. And I can see how they're... So, that's right. Where we left Keiwa and Ace was not very good. He was and at first I just thought it was like a knee-jerk reaction to like, oh my god, like this is the reason why but I can see we've given a little bit more thought to it, like the goddess is responsible. We need to make the goddess pay. What he doesn't know is that the goddess had no choices. The goddess is being used. It is the DGP that is responsible. And if you could just say the words, we wouldn't have to fight. But they're going to drag it out. They're going to drag it out. He could literally just say, I'm 99.9% sure that this was it. See, the thing is, though, like, he really, aside from his feeling about it, he really does not have any proof. You know what I mean? Like, we saw the scene of her getting captured. He is just going on his gut. So Kay was going to say, like, that's BS. You know, your mom killed my family, basically. So he really does need to prove it. But I still just, I feel like we could just say the words. I just feel like there's an awful lot that could be prevented by you literally just saying, like, I am pretty sure that's not what's going on. DGP is responsible. DGP is holding her captive. And let's just all work together. It's not going to be that easy. But now we're doing like a last man standing kind of thing, or last person standing. Where like we're all pitted against each other, but even like fundamentally we're pitted against each other. Because they all have their reasons. Like what would happen? Well, see, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. I was going to say, like, say in your wish, my wish is for mine, Keiwa's, and I don't know what, did they say what Sara wished for? I don't know. I'm so out of it right now. Like, I'm just, like, trying to process everything that just happened. Well, no, because that wouldn't work. I was going to say, was her wish for her brother to come back? But no, that already happened. Like, she hasn't won yet, so I don't know. But anyway, maybe she doesn't get a wish. Maybe her wish is forfeit now because her brother came back. I don't know. But, like, wish for all their wishes to come true. DGP, no more. Except that would count as his wish. So you couldn't do that. But I'm like, dang. You could wish for, it's too late now. Like, I don't know why I'm even saying this, but like, wish for like his mother and friends to be happy. But no, I get it. I get why he's focused on her being free. Like, the thing is, guys, how much longer will this go on? How many more families will be destroyed? How many more, you know what I mean? With his mother being held captive this way. I get how his wish is very important. I get how Keiwa's wish is very important. That, like, all the dead riders come back. They're not only, like, conceptually, but they are fundamentally pitting them against each other, and that just makes me sad. And I just know we're not all going to make it through this. Like, I would be shocked if we all made it through this. And this is if I'm assuming Ace is going to win. Like, that's why I have money on that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll put money on it. I don't have money on it now, but I would. I'll put money on it. And if he wins, this is it. So whoever dies here, done. For good. So, like, and was it just me, or was he going way too heavy on the sister stuff in this one? Like, I feel like they are for sure trying to tell us that that's what's going on. So all right, guys, there's so much to theorize about. There's so much yet to be figured out. That's my stomach. There's so much to think about, but wow, just wow. All right, so we have our final battle. We have our final battle lineup. This is episode 34, assuming there's probably about maybe close to 16 episodes left. Makes sense. It makes sense. All right, guys. That was great. I'm sad about a lot of the ways that things are going, but story-wise, like, I can see the cleverness in it. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, I cannot bear this alone. Like, seriously, we're going somewhere bad here. There's gonna be a lot of bad before there's good. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.